Muslims are part of the fabric of this country and really what make it great.
I experienced the Iraqi War in 1991, and it shows in my art.
And even when our piece was there to push the boundaries.
And I knew that this could be controversial in some circles.
Every single time somebody tells a story of a Muslim girl, they tell it through the lens of victimhood, through the lens of suffering.
And having a space like Silverthread, helping the visibility of a community of artists in Los Angeles so that we can change the narrative of the Los Angeles theater and arts landscape.
Hello, my name is Zain Karam, and I am the director and producer of The Malibu Mutt.
Hi, my name is Jamai Yusuf, and I am the writer and director of Coco Doll.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Saif John. I am the writer and co-director of the film Witness.
My name is Niaz Uddin. I am the creator of Angelino.
Hi, my name is Qasser Mohammed, and I was one of the producers and actor in the play Guards at the Taj.
Hi, I'm Behzad Dabu, and I am the director, producer, and lead actor of Guards at the Taj, which we performed at El Portal Theater in North Hollywood.
Hi, my name is Anna Kaja, and I am the writer-director of Headbang.
My name is Sadia Ashraf, and I am the director and writer of Chocolata, and it's a full-length feature animation film.
My name is Zainab Faidli. I go by Dabby. I'm the art director of the Chocolata film.
To have somebody say, like, I trust you, the story matters, is important. We never really were able to get any institutional support from the Muslim community. So having a female imam disrespected with a powerful powerhouse organization back me up. I felt like I could show up in front of audiences with that level of protection and support. I wasn't alone in this process. Even if Nani wasn't in the room with me, I had the backing of MPV telling me that this matters, this is right, and we're here to co-sign and affirm that for you.
Coco Doll is a horror film that follows the story of a young Black Muslim woman named Nora who goes to work for a rich white family living in Western Massachusetts.
Angelino is a visual tribute to the people who make this city truly remarkable. An upcoming coffee table book featuring the soul of Los Angeles, including frontline worker, Native American, immigrant, and everyday resident. This book will come out right before the Olympic in 2028.
Headbang is a short film about the power of choice. In the course of a single day, two women cross paths and they alter the course of each other's lives. One chooses to take her hijab off, the other chooses to wear one for the first time.
The Malibu Mutt is a short documentary using live action, archival, and animation to tell the story of my father's immigration story to the US. And once he got here, he needed a way to pay for school. One day at the Malibu Country Mart, which is an outdoor mall that's still in Malibu today, my father was waiting for a friend to get off work, and he had a chance encounter with the owner of the entire mall, Thread Sizzle, and they struck up a conversation. And my dad was sitting across from a closed food stall, and he told Thread Sizzle that, it's a shame that this place is closed. Some food would be really good right now. And the Thread Sizzle says, can you make food? And my dad said, yeah, I can, make falafel. And then Thread Sizzle said, well, if you bring me falafel tomorrow and I like it, and you can open up the shack. And that's basically the story. They opened up Malibu Mutt, and they started serving falafels to people in Malibu, to celebrities and the locals alike, and it became like a local legend very quickly.
There's a myth about the Taj Mahal and how it was made and how it was built, which includes sort of making Muslims sound like barbarians. And we wanted to bring that myth to light with this play so that we can talk about it in social discussions after and then dispel the myth.
We wanted to put out a story into the world that allowed us to really speak to the cultural moment, the importance of what it means to be involved in the world today and to speak up and to defend the things that matter to us. And especially because the story is told during the Mughal era. And having that sort of representation on stage of such a specific moment in Muslim history was sort of a dream come true for us to be able to tell.
It was really important for us to bring a story like Guards at the Taj to the LA community in a new way, fresh perspective, with all the things happening in the world, with a woman in the role, independently, without institutional backing and funding, without groups like Silverthread and Muslims for Progressive Values, things like that can't happen. So we're really appreciative for their support.
One of the reasons that this story is so important for me is, for one, I think Muslims and Palestinians have been in America for a very long time, and how even, the big things, like my dad eventually went to work on the Oslo Accords in the 90s, so they're in the big things like in politics, but they're also in the seemingly mundane areas, from a little food stall that's still standing and serving falafel today 50 years later.
Silverthread really came through for us as Muslim artists because they were down to co-program with us and host for us and did a buyout for some tickets for our show and brought out their community.
And we wanted to bring Muslim audiences into the theater. This is a play featuring 2 Muslim characters and talks a lot about a Muslim king for not only the most famous Muslim building in the world, one of the most famous buildings in the history of the world. And so we wanted to engage with South Asian and Muslim artists, and Silverthread and Muslims Progressive Values gave us an opportunity to do that by opening it up to their community.
So Coco Doll is dealing with a quite sensitive subject matter because it's a film that is unveiling the history of racism in America. It's been so important for me as a Muslim filmmaker to find those people and those organizations that really believe in what I'm doing and are willing to support. And that's the only way I've been able to, push this boulder up the hill.
In the film, women pray with and without hijabs, and they also are led by a female imam, and I knew that this could be controversial in some circles. So when I came to MPV, I found everything that I needed. I found my female imam, and then I also found the advisorship, I found producership, I found the support, I found everything that I needed. And I could never have made Headbang without MPV.
Oftentimes, people tell our stories, they frame it within identity politics. My goal is to tell simply the stories of characters. And so to have a space of other Muslim filmmakers that can tell our stories and also support us in our efforts is extremely important. So I'm very grateful to the board of Silverthread for enabling us to tell our stories and for providing filmmakers with the support we need for independent filmmaking.
So last year around Halloween, my team and I decided to host a live table read of the script. I didn't even know who to ask or where to go to try to put this event together. Thanks to Silverthread and MPV, I was able to receive a grant that allowed me to fly in my lead actress, Grace Dua, who lives in New York, bring her to Los Angeles to be a part of this event and allow me and everyone else to hear her embody this lead role. Such a valuable experience for me. And I'm so grateful that thanks to Silverthread, that was able to happen.
Silverthread support was incredible for our project because it was the catalyst that launched our project. It gave us the opportunity to hire a lot of artists and be able to start the visual development of our project.
Also, MPV not only supported us during production, but until now they're in deep community, offering workshops, offering iftars, offering places to commune, highlighting and elevating this story in any way they possibly can. So this is kind of like a lifelong built-in community that you get with MPV, and I don't know, I couldn't be luckier to have this.
I also feel with Silverthread, whether it's their events or their programming or anything else, that I don't have to feel like I have to cover up any parts of myself. I can show up as all the parts of me, because sometimes I feel like in Muslim spaces we have to cut out other parts of ourselves, or also as a queer Muslim, religion isn't necessarily a space to be brought into that. They want to remain inclusive for all Muslims, and they don't only say that, they stand by that.
I felt completely accepted, and it inspired me to want to grow this community and to make more nuanced stories about Muslims and expand what it means to be a Muslim in Western media, to hopefully grow empathy in viewers and maybe change the world. That inspired me to help found Silverthread. So I'm eternally grateful.
I am deeply grateful to Ani, Silverthread and MPB for their support to bring this vision to life. Thank you for being part of this journey.
And having a space like Silverthread uniquely geared towards helping theater, film, television, and arts in Los Angeles, specifically for communities that has so much talent just untapped and unrepresented right now. It means so much to me that there is a group like Silverthread, which volunteers and donates their time, effort, resources, and energy and considerable talent into helping the visibility of a community of artists in Los Angeles so that we can change the narrative of the Los Angeles theater and arts landscape.
I'm so grateful that Silverthread and MPV exist, and I cannot wait to continue to see all the community that it continues to build and nourish. And I'm so excited to be a part of that.
I'm aware enough to understand that this level of support that I received is something so rare in this industry, not just for Muslims, but for any artist in the industry. And I really genuinely hope that more Muslim filmmakers get the chance to experience this level of care and genuine support and allyship that MPV naturally provides.
Spaces like Silverthread and MPV feel very necessary right now, and they create a community in an industry that oftentimes feels isolating or fragmented. And they remind us that Muslim storytellers don't have to tell their stories in isolation or alone, and they allow us to break out of the stereotypes and work beyond them, so we could tell stories that are funny, personal, messy, emotional, political, joyful, or all of them combined into one. And I really think that kind of space creates possibility, and not just for artists, but I think for the future of storytelling itself. So it's very exciting, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.